What is going on, everybody? You can call me Heroes 3 Guy, and this video is going to be part 8 to our playthrough of the map Might and Magic. Yes, my friends, this giant map with a full-blown underground in which we must kill. We must kill a particular hero, and we have a time limit to do it, my friends. We have the longest a time limit can be. And where we left off the end of part 7, some interesting things happened. So we did break into a whole new kingdom. We do have this white, access through the white border gate. We got the white keymaster's tent. We've been following. There's a little story that pops up every 4 to 6 weeks of game time, where this guy Archibald kind of gives us advice, tells us what to do. He urged us to get that tent. We got it. Urged us to take over this land here. We did it once we got the tent to access it, and it had been a while since he had popped up to give us any advice. So we just kind of started looking around for things. We found this area here, and the reason we're going for these is because I don't know if any other player has gotten a white Keymaster's tent yet. So we're trying to be opportunistic, take advantage of it, and there's a lot of these enemies out here who just squash us like a bug. So we're trying to take advantage of this moment where we have access to areas that they don't, and we came in here and we found some kingdoms to take over, some castles. I was hoping we could get some ancient behemoths building. We might be a little late to where we can't get enough numbers to justify them, but ancient behemoths are devastating in the late game. When primary stats get high, that's when their ability, ignoring 80% of target's defense, really shines. So we're gonna get them built up. We're gonna get them brewing, get them accumulating. You never know. You never know who could be a viable option in our final army. It may just have to be swamp units. We may just have an undeniable amount of them where that's what we're rolling with. Who knows? We'll see how it all pans out. So we did that, and then also we did unlock some heroes. So we got to level 39, and we got a hero, Adrian, out of the prison here. And this is interesting. So Adrian, of course, has 50% increase to fire spells, or increased damage to fire spells, but she naturally knows blind. Naturally. No other hero knows it. I haven't found another area get it, obviously. She doesn't naturally know Berserk, but she did have the Tomb of Fire Magic on her, and the Orb of Tempestuous Fire. And that, my friends, does give us Berserk. So we do now have the ability to get Berserk at this point on one of our heroes, and that's going to open up a lot of doors in a lot of ways. It's going to cause our main hero to be able to kill maybe some really strong enemies, maybe some really strong enemy heroes that we wouldn't normally be able to kill. And also something to keep in mind is we could continue to have Drakon fear the lands as he has been, but then give the Tome of Fire Magic to another hero with Expert Fire Magic and allow them to take out enemies, neutral enemies, with much less army strength than they would otherwise need. So it may give us the ability to have two heroes kind of branch out and explore. There's a little risk in that, in that we're putting our sole source of Berserk on that hero who's not going to have as much army strength. Things could go awry. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But then also we have a choice now. So what hero do we want to be our main? We've had Drakon this whole time. He is going to need to be replaced. I mean, he's got some alright secondary skills, not the greatest, but not awful. And his specialty is Gnolls. And yeah, it looks like we got a lot of Gnolls. I think, we just got Tazar, who has another almost Legion Gnolls, but that's not going to be our late game specialist. That's just not. For that final battle here against, Pandora, whatever, we got to get someone with a good specialty. And so, of course, we knew Tazar was in one of the prisons because of Archibald's message to us. The guy who's been visiting us in the night and giving us little hints. We knew we were going to get Tazar, and he's an armor specialist. I mean, at level 40, he's already a pretty darn high level, and that's minus 45% increased damage from melee attacks, ranged attacks. That is really nice. The first aid can be kind of cool. It kind of fits his tanky theme. But you lose your first aid tent in a big final battle that's probably going to happen sooner than later in the battle. I'm just not a huge fan of his secondary skills. I'm really not. I mean, I am glad he guessed that he has leadership. In the event we end up mixing factions, of course, Earth Magic's great. We got to be able to have Town Portal where we want. I'm not too big on Air Magic. I wish that would have been water magic. And I wish that if that would have been water magic and that would have been fire magic for Berserk, wonderful. So I'm torn. But you know, what other options do we have in the meantime? And I'm sure there's other heroes we're gonna find. They're scattered throughout this map in prisons. There are no taverns that we found thus far. So we may end up replacing them, but we need to pick one now and have that be our, what we're going to rely on if we don't find someone better. So is it going to be Tazar, which is what I'm leaning towards? But another thing I'm kind of leaning towards, in a way, is Styg, and this is a little bit of a risk. He's a lower level. We can take some time to level him up. He'll level up pretty quick, but this guy's got quite a head start. Scale, his specialty scales. And why would Styg be good? You hear me say all the time, on giant maps, when monster strength gets incredibly strong, even, the hardest hitting implosion is like a drop in the bucket of, the hit points on a stack. That's true, but where it could really shine in a final battle is in the form of Fire Shield. And we don't have it yet, but I do anticipate, if I was a betting man, I anticipate, we do have the Armor of the Damned. I think we will get our hands on an Iron Fist of the Ogre, and that will cast an Expert Mass Fire Shield, and that's literally will return just to melee attacks. There's a lot of risks. Like, for all we know, Pandora's gonna have units that are, immune to fire, and we can't get an Orb of Vulnerability. Maybe he's got an Orb of Inhibition. Maybe he's got a Recanter's Cloak. Maybe he's got a bunch of ranged units with the Bow of the Sharpshooter, and that just all those things are risks. But I'm very intrigued by if we do get the Iron Fist of the Ogre, and you throw the Orb of Tempestuous Fire, that increases 50%. So that makes the Fire Shield hit for return 45% damage. And if you really get this already right now does 60% increased spell damage. You could have a Fire Shield that's like 100, 120 or more returning of damage. And in a big battle, every time they attack you, they're just hitting themselves hard as shit. Like it could be really devastating. He does have the armor. He does have the offense. He's got all 4 schools of magic. Not a huge fan of that. Like, I would prefer to maybe swap out one of them, probably air magic for like maybe even leadership. I don't know. But the reason I'm going to lean away from Tazar is that we have a time restraint here. Pacing is very important, and Styg doesn't have anything to help with it. Whereas this guy's got pathfinding and he's got logistics. You stack on top of that the boots, the gloves. We have a couple admiral's hats. Getting this guy just around to make the moves we need to make in time is also something we need to consider. So it'd be really nice to have Berserk on our main hero. It really would, especially for in the event we got to take out. God, I'm so annoyed. So annoyed. But yes, my friends, and also I know I'm drowning on and on. I need to go ahead and start the timer and just start fucking playing. But we got to do this right, my friends. We got to do this right. And Archibald, our very last turn of last part, did pop up, visit us in the night. Yes, we put out, but he told us some information. And let's see, I took a picture of it, my friends. And it says that there are these like 5 nodes, like places of importance, like these kingdoms. This actually might be one of them, the Stronghold one. So he said the city of Voli, deep in the frozen continent of Vori, pink, northern, eastern, Emerald Island, southern, eastern, in the sea, underground cavern, and one place underground I kind of easily identify. It said they advised to go to Peak Triglaive first. This is the place where Bolka Triviant's army stands, led by General Triglaive, once known as Alamar. There are a lot of rumors about defiant behavior Alamar. So some peak. I don't know. Peak Triglaive. I guess we're going to try to find Peak Triglaive. I'm thinking like a peak, like snow, like a mountain. I'm not sure. Fuck. So, alright, let me get this chat going back up. And let's make some moves, guys. Let's go ahead and just get into it. Anyone watching on YouTube, likes, comments, subscriptions, all that means a lot. Check out the description below. Download, play this map for yourself, along with other ways to support the channel. My super thanks have like disappeared, but I did just get Buy Me a Coffee. I'm new to that. I noticed a lot of YouTubers have that. So if you want to buy me a coffee, is another way you can support the channel as well. I'll have that in the link below as well. So let's get this. Oh, and follow us on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch, my friends. We are live here on Twitch. So let me get this timer going for an hour. And boom, clock is ticking. Chicken is finger licking. Finger lick chicken. All right. So where we had left off, we do have 8 heroes now, and I don't know if we have anyone in a castle. Let's just see. We have 9. No, we have 8. All right. I want to start getting guys in the water, and I think the kind of expendable ones would be some of these guys here. Baragus. Yeah, I think we can definitely have Baragus go out there and start. Now, hold on. Let me check the other guy. Does he have navigation? No, but he has, okay, pathfinding and logistics. He's got logistics. It's all right. All right, this guy's just doing his thing. I guess we're having Styg just come up here to do this. Let's just move our main guy. I think we're coming down here. And let's make sure we've got things the way we want. Let's just throw that on. Might as well throw that on. We'll be all right. Let's come here. Actually, sorry. Let's throw on our, let's boost our knowledge as much as we can. There's going to be that. We don't have any other angelic pieces for those slots to give us anything, and nothing there. But let's come here. There we go, baby. Oh, that's what the doctor ordered. I guess we can keep this on. I wanted to come up here and get a hero out of the prison. Yeah, I'll engage you. Oh, shit. Okay. Purple McNurple. Alright, Thane is anything too crazy. I will engage you. Alright. But what I'm going to have to do is get someone in a castle for now. So let's just get him up into Ganzi. Let's see what this is all about. And, pathfinding, no logistics. Assume they have, yep, good old town portal. Okay. I think it's time to make a little bit of a switch. And yeah, she's level 40, and she does have a little bit better stats. Definitely better stats, especially without artifacts. But, I think we're going to roll with Tazar and roll with Styg doing the Berserk with a little bit less army strength. Salty Number V, best promotion on streamview.org. Oh, thanks, Salty Number V. Salty V. Oof, I don't know about that. So let's just go ahead and get him in a castle where we want to have. Actually, one thing I want to do. I think we've been through here, but I want to see where this is at exactly. Oh, man. Okay, so this is where I'm going to send Tazar, because there's an undead. We can't berserk them without the orb vulnerability, and also those guys were to join us. We got some Gorgon friends. Okay, so this is one. Where is this on the map? Okay. And then come here. Ooh, that's a lot of them. Okay. And that could be a place to go. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is have Tazar come to Groa, because he's going to grow a pair. Let's get him in there. Oh, thank you for that. And let's get him onto Groa as well. Alright, my friend. We're going to get these trolls off him. We're going to get the Wyvern Monarchs off of him. And we're going to get those guys off him and throw those guys back on. I think we can do it just like this. Let's do that setup. Is there anything we really want to get off of him? Not really. Okay. And let's swap them around. And again, hold on. Let me be mindful of this. I can't do mass bless. I can't do mass slow. I'm gonna have to give that to Styg. So now let's get Styg down here and get him doctored up. He was just headed up there, but he can come back and actually clear these lands. Let's come back to good old Groa. And I think we can give him those 450. And let me look in the castles. Is there another little... I think we get some more there. Okay. Could upgrade them. And is there any decent little stack of troops on someone else? Oh, even Adrian. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, we're going to give him the Wyverns, and then plus their... Okay, I think we should be good with that. But what we're going to need to do is give him that artifact. I don't think we're going to need that, but we're going to keep that safe. And I should probably also look to doctor him up with, you know, some other artifacts. Some better, and I think we also will end up giving this to Tazar instead of him. Oh wait, we already have one on Tazar. What did we talk about? Okay. Let's get off artifacts that we're going to end up giving to another hero, and put on artifacts that are good. Let's throw that on. Let's get him doctored up. Alright, we already got one of those, so let's give him another. We already have Sandals of the Saints, we can do that. We have 2 pairs of Boots of Speed. I think another hero has, so we'll have them come down and get Styg. So bear with me, guys. We gotta get Styg doctored up as best we can as well. Let's go ahead and just throw this guy on him. I guess we'll throw that on him. And we're gonna hold on to that. Hold on to that, you know. We're gonna keep that safe. This is fine. This is fine. Alright. Let's go make some moves with Tazar now. And you know, what's interesting here is I see a lot of ogre forts that have been growing this entire game. That might be something we need to invest in. And especially I've noticed a lot of these other heroes here, you know, I think we had lost some. But, you know, another 16 there. Okay. And, you know, there are probably some spells that we could get. Oh, that's just dirty. Dirty. Didn't see 75 of them. Okay. I don't think there's any need to attack them right now. I mean, it is a way to get in a boat. And we can definitely take them out. You know, it's slow. We don't have to bless, though. We don't have the clone. Ah, yeah, that is a little bit of a fucking knock on Tazar, man. Let's get our feet wet. So we got that shit as well. All right, let's have him continue to come around this way. Those guards are definitely more stiff than these guards were. Yeah, we should have grabbed that. It's alright. Alright, so now Styg's right there. Let's get Drakon out. Let's just get him out of here for now. And I think what we can do, if we do that, oh my goodness. Okay. It's only another 5. Let's just do it. Alright, let's get him to Blood Drop. And back to Ganzi. Let's save a little bit of money by at least for the serpent flies. The one serpent fly. Sheesh. Idiot. And now let's get her to Groa. Okay. Adrian does know our blind. We need to keep her safe in the event we can get like a scholar hero. That could be useful. Let's just put her there for now. It's all good. Let's try to spend minimal money. And this guy is not really passing off a whole lot to Styg right now. But if you look at it, this guy, with a lot of spell points. All right, let's get this guy to give his boots. This guy, boots and gloves. He's got some decent artifacts, actually. We're going to look to get those off of him next turn. So, yeah, I guess we can have him. Where do we want to send this guy? Let's just, I guess, send him here. That's a little stiff. And the other thing, too, we have to keep in mind is on top of Berserk, one, we got to make sure we go first. We don't have a slow. We are a little limited. We are a little limited. Let's do this. Throw that on him. Let's throw this on him. We don't need though. We don't even have archery, so it's not gonna do shit on him. Is there anything else? Might as well give him those. Might as well give him that if we find something else. Might as well throw that on. And that's worse. No shield. Okay. And give him the boots to throw on in the meantime. Styg, there's got to be some random moves you can make. Alright, let's send him to Blood Drop. And we'll even throw on, they're in the mood for a fight. Let's pursue them. Oh, man, we didn't lose anything. Let's see what that wants. Chain Lightning. Okay. We never took that over. Interesting. And there's nothing that's going to blap us from here. Ah, interesting. Okay, we could summon a boat. They're immune to mind spells. Okay. Now, good old Yogg. Now, what I'd like to do is get, this guy, for instance. Let's get him up to Hermit Cove. Just to come here. Get him a quick unit so he won't get a movement penalty. And then let's get him somewhere where we can get him in the water. I guess we'd have to have someone summon a boat for him. Unless we just decide to, come here. Which is just fine. And if he loses that artifact, he loses that artifact. He gives a shit. Let's just get this guy exploring the seas. What do you think of this map so far? I think this map is great. In fact, there's been a couple of times that I look at this map and I see like the level of detail and the amount, just the density of objects. And I think to myself, fuck, it really makes me realize my map, Epic map, could be taken to a whole new level. And one of the most recent comments, actually the most recent comment was saying how like it's a little barren. It's like, shit, I'm trying not to add anything unnecessary or, yeah, it's just, this map is good. I think this map is really solid. I'd never heard of it until you recommended it. Now I need to experience it in its entirety. But yeah, I think this could very well be a top, like, S tier type map. I think it's really good. But oftentimes I will say that, and I look back, like even like Crap Core. It got to a point where like everyone was so ridiculously powerful, I had no business attacking them. And I needed like the Horn of the Abyss to cloak the Undead King, or just an ungodly amount of time to be able to then get on the level to kill so many of the heroes that I just ended up having to find the final boss needed to kill, and I was able to Berserk cheese him and kill him. And it was just like, damn, like I enjoyed this map until a lot of effort was put into it, but there's just felt like I looked back at the end and there weren't a lot of big battles that I wanted to have. That's been my complaint with a lot of maps, a lot of these like big, really challenging maps, or it just like some of them, yeah, you get the Horn of the Abyss, and then it's just like, all right, now I just steamroll everybody. I went from like I can't kill anyone to where now I just have a power stack, one hit all your guys. So it's, I can't say for sure yet, but I think I like it so far. I guess we can do that. Let's get him estates from Shizzo, and let's have him just kind of clean up and chain after this guy here. And was there anything to buy in these castles? I guess, hey, maybe if we're really lucky. Yeah, get blind. Okay. Could start... it's going to pay itself off in time. We have the time to do it. If you look even, right here, 50. So you're getting 200 gold per turn. Or no, you're getting 1 wood, 1 horse. You're getting 100 gold per turn. So, actually, it does take about 50 turns. It does start to pay itself off. All right. So now we have this guy who I'd like to also get in the water. So let's go ahead and get him on up to... We're just going to do the same spot. We can whirlpool to somewhere else. I probably only need to put 1 on him, honestly. I have the habit of trying to put, multiple because it gives you a better chance to escape, but there's no fucking taverns. Let's just give him, we're just going to lose him in the whirlpool anyway. Whatever, we'll give him 3. Alright. Alright, we got a couple of guys about to go in the water. Tazar is doing his thing. My thing! Alright. Let's just press turn. Poop seepage. Seepy poop. So yeah, I guess we're gonna... What is this? It goes away. We'll have our bulk of our army strength on Tazar, have our leftover guys on Styg, have him use Berserk and take what he can. He can't take out as much as Tazar. And also, we're a little, when we do this slow strategy, we're able to get off a few rounds with our shooters, right? Our lizard warriors. Well, when you bless them, that's big. And then your Hydras, when they're blessed, they're able to go out and get off usually an attack or 2 before you start to have them hit one of us, or retaliatories are things. We don't have resurrection. Although, what was it? $50. Alright, that was like something seer of resurrection, and I don't think. Unless we look here at Adrian, that's someone who I could see having a lot. Well, we need another 20. We could probably have her go around and learn resurrection. Because he's got artifacts, he's only got 23. Oh yeah, we should probably take those out. And there's that one up there. I wouldn't mind cleaning that up, and I also wouldn't mind going up here. Yeah, I think I will clear this. We'll go ahead and do that, and that's, yeah, slappage. And we got tack tits. Oh yeah, dude, we have the armor of the damned. Oh, yeah! 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 I forgot about that. Alright. Yeah, but if you look, can't clone, okay. Well, buttholes. So, we could get off like a bless. Which I guess. I guess. Let's just, move. Oh, we are courageous. Now, I'm not even going to bother blessing them. You know what I thought was cool is there's this artifact. I think it was called like the Crimson Shield of Retribution. I don't know, something like that. Now, not worth trying to hit them and run back up, so we're just going to do that. And it was a shield in Wake of the Gods, an artifact. It's not Horny the Abyss. That I think it gave like a very small amount of like plus to defense, like 2, 3, or 4. Like nothing crazy, but it allowed your units to retaliate against units with no enemy retaliation. It was very interesting. Let's just keep them even Stevens. That's an orange. We already have access to one of those. Let's just see what else. And here's the other thing, man. Forgetfulness. Like those guys right there. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. So we are going to come back this way. And what I want to do is kill them, grab that gold mine. We're coming up this way. This way is speaking to me. I'd like to get that before the end of the week. We might as well have a hero go and grab that back as well. I have a feeling Ogre Magi might be something like, if we take care of them, we could get a big frickin' stack then. Alright, well, we're going to have to wait a couple of turns. Let's just get them all up. Let's go there. I guess we'll go ahead and do that. We'll pass those off to Styg, who's doing this. And now Styg does have the summoned boat and the Admiral's hat, actually. So, you know, if we come here, we'll be able to get in. Uh, 360 of them, and we... That's really annoying. Like, it's little things like that, you know, that are gonna nip away at your dudes. I can't berserk them. You know what? It's annoying, but... So they can't reach all the way. You know, with morale. But I think, honestly, what we gotta just do is haste. Alright, so we salvaged, you know, an attack by hasting them. And, you know, we will go ahead and take them out as well. We will engage them. Thank you. Oh, and thank you for that, too. Alright. And I'm not too worried about testing that out. Okay. Yeah, we can take them. Oh, 25% of one fairy dragon will join us. 125 hit points, huh? Okay, yeah, I think this... Ooh, it's some Azuris and a couple more dwellings there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and keep that on. Let's throw this on and this on. Get us going. And as far as what we're doing with this clown... I guess... Grabbing some goodies there. Now, Sarog. Another chain lightning, huh? Have him get some goodies. And we're just going to have to wait with him. We're just going to have to wait with him. And, you know, same thing here. Let's just spend the gold. It will pay itself off eventually. Takes a little bit. That's alright. Sooner the better. No, oh, let me check what Tazar. We do have these artifacts on. Alright, let's do it. Ahoo-ha, hoo-ha, hoo-ha, hoo-ha! She. Alright, that is. We got a bogey in the punch bowl, turd in the punch bowl, guys. Are those two complex castles next to each other? That was weird. So, what we might have to do is send... Hopefully that guy doesn't have that. I gotta see who that is. Definitely need to see who that is. Because we're headed up towards one of those, and I don't know if he's got the tan tent. It's not a white tent, it's a tan tent. Can't believe my cat bit my nipple when I was doing the intro. That was super rant, like literally right on the nip. I'm wearing a little shirt, you know, but she just direct hit. Was it here? Here? Where was that? It was on like the edge of the land. Let's just. I feel like it was somewhere. Cat nipples. Alright, come on. I need to find this red cheek. Red cheeks. She likes them. Ah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not good. My daughter went out picking Saskatoons tonight. Got some nice juicy berries. Saskatoons? I have no idea what Saskatoons are. That's the type of berry? I ate a lot of fruit today. I had some yellow mango, I had a nectarine, I had an apple, I had a plum, I had an orange, and I've had some dates. Alright, Zadar is beastly. We don't want to go there and mess with that. So our unit who's in, or our hero who's in the water, we're going to send him south. Not moving too far. I don't think I'm going to like not get in the water with this other guy. So let's see what Red does. Maybe he'll go far away, and then now we can have this guy the next turn go through there and make a break somewhere else. Also, I need to find that kind of... Okay, here we go. Okay, nothing crazy. So, won't be a big deal. Let's have Tazar come up. Let's do this, and no thank you. Let's just start the combat. Oh, we don't even have to slow. May have to Google, yes, medium high bush, like choke cherries or pin cherries. Interesting. I assume they're edible. Saskatoons. I'd end up, eating something that, give me the shits or, make my head explode. Oh, they're ancient behemoths, that's why. I should have had them. Shit. You know what we do have? Oh shit, we need to get this guy haste. Okay. Fuck. Alright, let me figure this out. That'd just be 2 speed. They have 6, so we would have 7. But that wouldn't be enough for him to hit them, unfortunately. So I think what we actually have to do... Oh god, and then even if we kill them, they're gonna hit them. Shit, I didn't think this one through. I should have moved them last turn, but I didn't. So it's like I could, you know, hit them with the Hydras and then have them clean them out, but then they're gonna go next and hit them. So do I want a full stack of them to hit them? No. I gotta teleport them away. They could get bad morale. Do I teleport them or do I just haste them? I think I haste them, or prayer them, because then there's a chance, if I move them, there's a chance they could get morale. This is gonna suck nuts. Now I could get morale. They have bad morale. They have bad luck. And they could get feared. So let's just see, let's fingers crossed. Death Stare will nuke them into the Netherrealm. Ah, you gotta be fucking. Just awful. All my windows are open. I'm sure all my neighbors just heard me yell "fuck." Even the lady across the street that watches my cats when I'm gone. This is just such a fucking piss poor fucking display of tactics. Absolute garbage. Abso-fucking-lutely terrible. What a bunch of fucking shit. Oh, nice. We'll hold off on that for now. Now, they're immune to mind spells. Let's see what that exact number is, actually. The problem is I really want to get up there. I won't be able to attack them, or berserk them. Let's see what this is all about. Doesn't matter. Fuck. Oh, fucking shithole. I know. We don't have a ton of spell points. Used in pies a lot. Whatever, we're just gonna take losses. Saskatoon pie. Interesting. I don't even know what that is, and I'm here. Alright, now we're gonna spam through. It's just this. One enchanter willing to join us. 1,000 of them. Glaren Caves, outer part of Glaren underground system. These parts are closer to the surface and much more suitable for temporary living of colony workers. Well, sure, I'll accept it. Looks like you will be able to summon a boat. Okay, where are we exactly? Okay, just right down here. In the mood for a fight. They're slow in the mood for a fight. We should have forgetfulness. And we fucking don't. Alright, there's some spells that I need to get on my heroes. Alright, yeah, I'll Google some Saskatoon pies. A pie? Wanna get a pie? Alright. You know, let's come in here. Let's spend the dough. Can't get it here. Sucks. Okay. And what I will do is Styg, just... might as well just have that on. You know, I need to get haste on Tazar. I didn't take the time to get him the spells we need. So yeah, I really need to get guys exploring deeper into the map. I need to try to figure out where, you know, these... I don't think I've seen a single pink hero. I need to try to find these guys. And I know there's more than one, because the starting hero was Giselle, or All-Knowing. And then you have, you know, Pandora somewhere. Yeah, dude. Hey, no worries, man. You got plans, or just you gotta get out of a funk? I appreciate it, man. Yeah, nice, dude. Nice. Well, hey, enjoy your Friday evening, man. I appreciate you tuning in. And I'll make a post about tomorrow. Yeah, we'll talk soon, man. Enjoy your evening. I need some water. And I think we can just start getting him up this way. Alright, let's move this guy first and foremost. I guess we'll just do that. No. Oh, daddy likey. Okay. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it. Oh, Trivium Rat proclaimed the divine hunt on the head of insolent challenger, who did not bow to the divine providence. So I think I am in one of those 5 areas. Man, imagine if I had Berserk too. I really need to get haste. Their morale is crap. It's like, you know, what do I haste them? Well, that's a little stiff for... Do I start getting off prayer? No, we'll just go ahead. You know, I do think that Death Stare is going to possibly take them all out, guys. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's just move them up. So what I think I just do is that. You're an idiot. They're still slower. That's all right though. They'll go next. Won't hit anyone. He waited. Well played. So now I just gotta... These random borers really want to join us. Ooh, I don't mind that. What is this? Oh. Golems. Golem! That is nice. We don't have one of those. Alright. Definitely want to get that before the end of the week. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have him go over there and grab this. Alright, and this guy's going to do some exploratory work. Alright, and that guy's grabbed all the goodies. Well, no. Now he has. Let's get him to follow after. Now we have good old Styg. Traxor. Okay. Alright, Traxor. Pathfinding Logistics. He's got all those goodies. Alright, let's have him. Cast divisions. 1 to join us, 500, 500, 150 of them. Interesting. Let's have him come up yonder. And what do we want to do with Styg now? Because, you know, the problem is this guy should know more spells. Let's look around. Where do we get Forgetfulness? I think it was the Tomb of Water Magic. I mean, I guess we'll just grab that, why not? Okay. That is 1,000 of them. And for what, really? And they can resist spells. No miners. Hey, Your Majesty, you came to rescue us. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of that. Ah. Ooh. Yeah, I need to probably just have them in a frickin' one stack. They're gonna retaliate and get a little. Okay, 2 Wyvern Monarchs, not a huge deal. We'll get another one of these. Oh, Glaring Mines, alright. The biggest mine on Antigorich, dug and developed by Dwarven miners in their attempt of monopolizing crystal trade on the continent. The majority of Dwarven banks and riches originate from the resources mined in the depths of the Galarian Ridge. The unending flow of money was interrupted by the tragic massacre of the colony that completely shut the mining down. The survivors tell tales of whole central areas of Galarian mines collapsing into the abyss, forming a gigantic mark of dragon claw. In 2 days after the collapse, unseen dragon-like creature made out of pure crystal climbed from the pit. These crystallized creatures spoke no language, only massacred the entire colony in cold blood, forced survivors to seal the entrance to the surface. Galarian instant, alongside red dwarf mines, came disaster to dwarf, almost entirely wiping out the local population underground. Alright, we'll take them. Oh, man. 100 and, yeah. And they have a 20% chance to resist spells. That'd be nice. Another, here I was saying, oh, we may not be able to get many behemoths. Dude, 2 behemoth Gregs we find that have been owned since the fucking beginning of the game. Okay. You know, if we take this off of him, what is he missing? Quite a bit. But what I am going to do is throw that on. Now I'm thinking, you know, do I want to get him back in the boat to send him there to come up here? There's a Seer's hut there. It's just 250 of them. And I think we can go for it. Okay, and Traxor. Yeah, I'm gonna have you just get in the boat. Okay. Alright. I got my mind on my money, and my money on my mind. Ancient Bohemos, very powerful late game creatures. That reminds me when I was a kid, we'd go to church and there'd be these like hymn books, you know, and then the seat back in front of you, there was this little like thing that held the books, and they'd tell you to like go to a certain area, you know, and I was always late trying to figure out as a kid like how to get to the right area, and you'd sing these hymnals, and it kind of sounded like two viewers on a Friday night. It's alright, though. It's alright, fellas. I'm gonna do my best to get this uploaded. Well, I guess people can just go on Twitch and watch this part right when I'm done. If they want to watch before Mars live stream. It should be earlier in the day on a Saturday. It gets the overseas viewers. Yeah, why not? Alright. Okay. Yes, just for the experience. You know, might as well try to get as many little level ups as we can. Oh, are you afraid? Drinking Alberta Genuine Draft. Relaxing. I've never. Is that like a brand? Alberta Genuine Draft. Nice. I appreciate hanging in here, man. Man, I haven't had a beer in a while. Also, I've been feeling the greatest. Oh yeah, I'm cutting calories way too much, but I was hoping for. Let's just see what this says. I just oh yeah. Alright. Oh, sweet. And no. Hey, that's cutting calories. Yeah, it's been a while since I've just kind of gone out and enjoyed a nice drink. Hopefully some point in the near future. Supposed to go out here, actually, possibly this weekend. Alright, so they have 5 speed, they have 6 speed, so I'm gonna have to prayer them, kill them, weaken them enough for them to come in here. Oh, come on, do it, baby. Yeah, turn them to dust. Oh, guys. Oh, okay. I do need to have someone go and get those. I don't want someone to, take those out from underneath of us. That was absolutely huge. I'm curious about that. Okay. We do have this fool coming up this way. We kind of chain after and see if it's worth sticking around in here. Send them down this way. I think we will just continue to march up around this way. Come here. I might go here. Let's see. Do we have that? I don't think we have the Vial of Dragon Blood. Or the Ring of the Magi. We're missing a piece for that. Let's send him to, I think Blood Drop has some stuff we need to get. Or could get, Alright, let's have Taraxor. Actually. let's have this guy come here. Summon a boat. Let's get there. Let's summon a boat down here. I guess it doesn't matter, actually. No real artifacts worth swapping. I guess we can do this for now. And there's 250 of them. That'd be alright. You know, obviously we can't do this. We can do it to our own guys. Oh, yes. Oh, that's alright. We'll see what that guy gives us next turn. Let's go ahead and throw our boots back on. Now, Taraxor, we're going to send you there. And, shit, I guess we could just town portal you home now that I think about it. Shit, forgot this doesn't connect through. Alright, and we do have pretty much everything we could want from there. Alright, guys. Makes me really want to take over Olgak here sooner than later. And dude, there could be more castles in this kingdom. Olgak. Olgi the Golgi. Yeah, and there's that Hydra pond there that's been growing this whole time. It's just my army strength is definitely in my 4 and 5 level units. Oh, baby. Alright, good for you. You got to the little middle lands, but we do have our ribcage anyways. Got ourselves the Amma as the dam. Now, did one of my guys have the... Oh, dude. The fuck? Alright. Interesting. A little bit of exploratory. Exploratory in the laboratory. I think we're alright there. Alright, let's see what this one's. Okay, trade those out for Fang Arms. I mean... Man. We only have 62 spell points. So even if we throw on those boots, we're still 3 shy. Abandoned Temple. Shit, I forgot this number. Please just be the 250. I think an offense can be a good defense, guys. So we'll just take a little bit of losses to our. They kill him outright. Okay. Oh, and the timer. The timer is ticking. What we got to do for sure is get one of these. We're not gonna fucking do it. Stay 7. We'll add a few more mighty gorgons. Dick meat. I mean, let's just do it. I don't want the Death Stare to get off on them. Alright. It kind of blows, but it's whatever. Alright, Traxor. We're just going to get you off there. This guy just wait for day one. Jim. I do want to get in there. Okay. Let's get this guy. Let's wait. Come on, you don't need me grabbing that. Let's see what this was. Level 45. Alright, that's got to be something good. Now, I don't exactly know what's in there. So while he goes through to explore there, and it may not, it's not protected either. We've seen a purple guy. There could be a purple guy right on the other side of there. And that could be protecting us. Let's come here. Let's get up this way and I guess take that over. Could come through this way. I really do want to go through there too, actually. Alright, we do have our boots. We have our boots on. Oh my gosh, are your boots on? Yeah, you just Sears huts wanting heroes. Huts for men. Ooh, that could be a website. That could be a heavily trafficked website. Hutsformen.com. Ooh. Come back to my fuck hut. So I think we're in one of the 5 areas. I think those areas are probably white Keymaster tent access only areas. I do kind of feel like I'm arbitrarily moving through the map. I mean, not random, but I really need to explore more and maybe come across something like, oh, I need to get there. I should grab that. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, yes. Give us the goodies. And, we got Baragus here. Don't get picked off. God, Voy would have been so nice, but he went into the abyss. If we bless them, then they'll be able to do it. Yeah. Okay. Now, got enough spell points. Now, where was that other one at? Here, ooh, some more. Oh, owned by pink players? Shit, we gotta get up there. Alright, first off, let's move this guy down. Okay. We'll do that, and we'll, kind of break through and explore here. Oh, and he's got nomads, too, for moving across the sand. Look at that. Sandwalkers. No penalty there. He'll move pretty good next turn. Yogg is exploring just south of our kingdom here. We'll take that out from underneath of him. That looks like a place we'd get picked. Yep. Gunnarsson. Oh, he's got factory units there. Alright. I feel like we need to get her to a more juicy place, underground. Let's see here. Okay. Let's get him going there. Let's grab some more goodies. I do want to get a hero to buy those behemoths, I guess. We'll come back to this area here. Let me come through here. Hold on, let me double check something. Okay, just making sure they weren't going to join us, you know. And that's, you know, got a chunk. Adding to our growth as well. Okay, if we could find the arms. Now this area looks unexplored, relatively safe, right? So we'll be okay leaving him there. And, you know, nothing, you know, really worth buying in any of these castles. You know, I do have first aid on Tazar. You know, I could also look into getting him. Archbold say something about winter and mountains. Can't remember. He said something about a peak. The only, you know, snow. I mean, it could be like an area up here. I think that's like all the snow. So, wasn't there? No, that was the snow. So, you know, somehow maybe we send a guy to explore up through here. Maybe this was the area. All right. Archibald. He whispers a lot of things in my ear. Damn it. That red butthole blocking that whirlpool. I'm trying to get Gunnarsson up there, but not going to do that now. Gunnarsson? It's Gunnarsson. Oh, he may be on our tail. Oh yeah, you guys want to attack each other? Alright, yeah, we got 2 farts on the whirlpool. Put a turd in the whirlpool. Remember those things like at the mall? At least at the mall growing up, you're like these round, like blue things, and you'd put a quarter in the top, and it would like go down and like be on its side, and it'd spin all the way to the middle. It's like a fun way to donate a quarter to some charity. I think some of them eventually they started putting like kind of like a glass shield around it, because what kids would do is put a quarter in and then watch it go, and then right before it go down the middle, they just like grab their quarter and like do it over and over again. It's like want to let the quarter go in. Oh, that okay. I want to check that out. I want the Arms of Legion, and this looks like a little swampy place. You know, more swamp. Okay. You know, I think for the time being, we can throw those on. Ooh, a path. Oh! It pains me, though. It really pains me here. Not having, so this is why not having water magic is just fucking rough. Like, if you watch me play, I love water magic, and you gotta have it on Tazar. Fuck! You gotta have it on Fortress. I say all the time. All the fucking time. You know, water magic fits Fortress like a glove to a hand. Like peanut butter and jelly. You know? Like stink on shit. I don't know how much those made sense, but you get what I'm saying. Like, come on, I need to be able to teleport guys in. I mean, they can fly in, but they're just there for speed and their fear aura. My only other flying unit's that. You know, I guess I have fucking Earthquake. I'm gonna take some losses there. I just think I gotta do it and figure it out, honestly. I hope they do. Hope they don't hide behind that wall. But yeah, I could, you know, I will get that slow off first thing. Whereas before, how did they go out in the? Oh, because I did forgetfulness the other time. You know what? We're just gonna go for it. I'm not gonna bother. Alright, so now they can't do that. You know, and if you look here at my forgetfulness, it's literally half the stack for us to use this ranged attack. So it's like I could, you know. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Alright, they're gonna wait. You know, I think it would just be better is to cast that. Okay. Yeah, now they're gonna fucking play this game. So yeah, I mean, if you check it out, I'm only killing 32. Honestly, I think what I gotta do is lure them out. You know, I don't have any options there. Nothing really there. I don't need to haste. I think what I gotta do is now I really want to get that. They could, no. I really hope that drops. That's what I need to drop. Yes, alright. Yeah, about time. You know, I have the Ring of Suppression and the fucking Pin of Downfall. Alright. I'm gonna have to defend with them. I'm gonna have to defend with them. I'm gonna haste next time. And instead of I don't think I'd do it yet. I think we just wait a fresh round. No, I think we go ahead and get in here. And he moved down. That was a smart move, you little cheek. Bye-bye. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Now they are gonna come attack from here, so the behemoths won't reach anyone. I mean, I get they're gonna murk them anyways. Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright. Up to 290. They're gonna be sneaky, hard-hitting. Let's come in here and get both of them. Who cares if we had them, you know. They're gonna come and hit them. I think we may end up having to bless them. And we'll come here. Oh, I love that. Now we're gonna hit them. Now let's go ahead and bless them because they're actually pretty pretty stout at that number. Alright. Let's just take them out. And then the Fang Arms will hopefully take them out. Alright, that is much better than what it did for us. You know, we can live with that. And now we want to come in here, see what it's got for us. Oh, yes, please. Oh, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, I love it, I love it! Alright, let's move these guys around first. Oh, another Azuri cliff. Oh, is that... I know we have one of the others. I don't think we have the charm. Ah, come on, grab that. That's fine. Girth elemental, okay. I mean, I guess we already have another one here. They're too expensive to justify right now. Alright, let's have this guy, you know, take advantage of his, oh, fuck. You know, I feel like he's gonna get picked here. I don't like it. So, you know, let's just hold off. Also, we can't go that way. Or we don't want to go that way, because there's two guys. Was that money bag to open a hero prison? Money bag? You're talking Styg? Yeah, I think it's part of one. But I don't think it's one we need. Yeah, we need this one, which I don't think we have. Dude, that guy has got to be something epic. Give up an Iron Fist to the Ogre like that. Okay, let's get this guy to Slough. Basic logistics. Alright. Tazar. Let's get you an attack. Is there anything in here with grabbing? Nothing really. Alright, you never know what. Yeah, let's throw those on. Oh shit, okay. The White Keymaster tent, interesting. Do we keep going this way? You know, we're getting a good chunk of little heroes. Let's just see. Let's just see. He is getting us a gym and that. He's got that, I guess. It would be decent. Let's have him just come up, clear off. Now we have this guy. I want to get him in the water. But for now, we're going to position him. We could always try to just move on around this way. Let's try to go up that way at least. All right, so we've gotten a Behemoth Crag and another castle, a Stronghold castle. And the Behemoth Crag was been owned this whole time. There's another one that was owned this whole time. I need to see where that's at. I need to get a hero to purchase those before someone purchases them out from underneath of us. But again, it's a slow ground walking unit, and we don't have the teleport, at least the ability to teleport high-level creatures on Tazar. We'll see. We'll see. We're kind of building up both heroes. All right, orange is kind of going away. We don't move very far. There's a number of these white Keymaster tints around the map. We can't be so sure that people aren't going to bust through. There's a lot we probably haven't even seen that others may have it already. Alright, I'm going to take the risk and get up here. I want to see if that's something worth going to. Okay, that's where we got that sea captain's hat. Okay, interesting. Have we been there? Okay, I think we have the scales. And I'm not sure that's worth it. With enough and Berserk, actually, that could be decent. It's just the thing is, you come here 16, 32, 64. We don't even have 4 casts of it, so. Oh. Sheesh. Oh, you gotta be grabbing me by the ass butt! Are you kidding me? Alright, we're gonna attack them. Level up. Let's see about that hero. Whoa, shit. That's why you should check. Oh, there's a guy in a boat in the cove area? Shit breath. Well, bye-bye, y'all. Yo! Yeah, let's just go ahead and bless the Hydras. Damn, only killing 200 something. Yeah, that's that. Ow, fuck! I just hit my toe. That's Tan. His starting area was beneath me. He's Cove. Yeah, I played pickleball for the first time in a little while. Well, I actually played a few weeks ago, but I've hardly been playing. And my right big toe is like swollen, and my nail was all purple. And yeah. Let's just get him there. I think he can probably slap next turn. We bless him. He might be able to just 704 it now. Just don't. Alright, but now we can do it with the dudes and dudettes. But yeah, I was in the office yesterday, and I literally brought in a ice pack for like food. It was like one of those gel ones. wrap it around my toe. Like I could hardly walk. It's much better today, but I just fucking hit it against my little desk here. There's 200, 500. Yeah, we gotta move them for now. Try playing basketball at Affinity, not very good. Swords. Nice. Can't run but still shoot. Not too nice. Yeah, I played basketball back all through high school. That was like my main sport all through high school, like as a kid through high school. But yeah, shit, it is tough as you get older and you kind of get out of it. Like when I get back into the groove of pickleball, like I'm fine. Like I obviously get sore, but like man, I take a little bit of time off. Like I didn't play for like 4 months, and then a couple months ago, a guy hit me up. He came back in town. We played, and then randomly, on Tuesday, yeah, it was Tuesday. Some guy texted me. I'd never met him before. He's preparing for a tournament next month, and someone gave him my number. And he's like, "Hey, I heard you like to play singles," and I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, all right, I'll go play him." And yeah, I'm sore. That makes sense that I'd have so many guards. Okay. Oh, interesting. Ooh, the Tomb of Garth magic there. Okay, and where was that other Behemoth Crag that we saw? Didn't we see one somewhere else? Or am I tripping cheeks here? Am I tripping balls? I was that guy that was good all sports, best in class and gym class. Nice. I love gym class. Yeah, that was a fun time. The basketball coach when I was in high school was the PE teacher. Well, yeah, I had some good times in there. I had some really, really good times in there, actually. Oh, there's an Arms of Legion. Oh, I gotta figure out a way to grab that. What I think I need to do with Ivor is just get him off the path. Get him back there, open this up, see if we can't explore around. But I thought we saw another Behemoth Crag somewhere. I don't know. Someone needs to go buy those ASAP. $2K of them. Blue's been here. That's not going to hold back too many guys. Another one of those guys. We get a lot. Let's just go ahead and take them out. Yep. All right. Let's do it. Some good experience as well. Also, we've been at this one for a little while here. I don't know if we'll get all the way. I want to give myself enough time to get this uploaded before tomorrow. Even though people can watch today's stream on Twitch, I do like to get it to YouTube sooner than later. Ourselves maybe a triple attack off there. These Chaos Hiders just don't quite have the numbers as these other guys to really be damaging. Oh, fuck! That's where I wanted to move the Hydras. Damn it! But go check next day, watch it there before you do it. Yeah, it is nice. Shit! I was meaning to move the Hydras there. Now I don't have anywhere safe to send them. So what I'm gonna have to do is come here and just cripple them as best I can. Ah, fuck. Shit, I don't know. We're just gonna do that. Nah, of course. Alright, we lost one. Chikazoid meat. Alright, now I am not going to send him up there. I don't know who lies beyond. But I'd like to kind of clear this out. And if I could get up and around through here and grab that. Yo, dude VS. Just came by. Don't want any spoilers in the series. Nice, alright. So you're a few parts back. Appreciate you popping in to say hello, man. Thank you. Yeah, I want to get this guy back. So if we send him back here, we don't have that forgetfulness. Maybe that's where we have, and that's a little bit. Ah! Oh shit! All right, thank God. I almost lost another hero on some dumb shit. Where to send Tazar now? Where to go and explore? We have a good chunk of gold. You know, I think what we can do is start, you know, I think at the very least, you know, we can buy these guys, right? Do we want to keep investing into our gnolls, our shooters? Are the only shooters we have? Do we want to try to get some flying units in? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. What I think I am going to do, though, is let's buy these guys, just kind of see where our economy is at after we get you know, as you can already see, we're running out of the dough. Oh, we have Adrian in there too. Shit, we gotta look to make moves with her. So we'll come to Ganzi last. Let's get here. Let's come to Blood Drop, which is actually a little bit vulnerable of a castle. Been fortunate. might as well grab them. We'll grab them too. Why not? And oh, we gotta wait a turn anyways to replenish our spell points. But we do need to get him somewhere. I don't know. Someone may have the White Keymaster tent. We know blue. People have been here. I'm not gonna send him there. Where do we want to have Tazar make his move from next? You know, I'm like, oh, we got all these guys growing. You know, we got a lot of them are about to start building up. You know, 14 per week, I guess, between those. Oh, hold on. We need to get these going, too. You know, a lot of these things. I do want to get this other castle. I think that's what we should look to do. So, you know, with Tazar, let's come here and let's look around. You know, I'm sure there's primary stats we could look to grab with him that we haven't. You know, just in our homelands. Like there's a defense right there. I think we should take the time, you know, turn or so to grab those. Let's just, it's fine. Oh yeah, get that defense there. All right. Let's just press turn and Tazar. We do have those set up properly, and we do have your movement one set up properly as well. All right. So good luck! Shit, I'm gonna need some luck here. I'm gonna need some crazy way to boost my income is the problem. Like, I'm sitting here thinking like, ooh, behemoths, like let's take over these castles, let's really build up a lot of ancient behemoths. We can't afford, like we have so much army strength to recruit as it is, we can't afford it. But yet what we're doing is we're investing in more army strength growth. We can't even afford what we have right now. Don't do it. Don't you come out. Can you go to an unexplored? No, ain't no way. So, and then I'm thinking like, oh, let's go find that Arms a Legion to get even more unit growth. I need to find a way to increase my income. And someone had commented that they were playing this map, I think kind of alongside with mine. And that they were kind of on the same pace. And they said they played as Rampart. And I made a comment to them. And I'm glad they didn't just tell me. They made a comment like, or I asked them, I was like, oh, I was curious. Because I did say previously, I wonder if the Rampart player, which I think was the other version. There's also an extended version. Or maybe they could have started as something. I don't know. All I know is it could have been the other version. You can play as Rampart. And I made a comment. I said, I wonder if there are treasuries. And I made that in the comment. He's like, do you want spoilers? And I was just like, actually, no. So he didn't tell me. But, I mean, if I could get my hands on that. And, yeah, let's divide them up. They're going to come and hit something. Of course. Fuck you. I should just accept the damn results. I mean, it's a little better because I cast the, you know, like I can do Bless right now, and then I'll, you know, for sure get one. Alright, so we leveled up, you know, it's fine. We'll go ahead and do that. So now we're high enough level. And all the others were 20. This one's 25. This is interesting. Oh, hold on. Merlanda. Oh! Fuck! Guys, you know why I just went, oh! Fuck! The reason I did that was because Scholar Sky! which means we're going to be able to... She better have town hall. Okay, good. And weakness. That is wonderful. That is humongous. An abundance of humongous fungus among us. Yes, my friends. Why? Well, first of all, we have Adrian just chilling. Boom. In a castle. We're about to go there and learn blind from her. So let's find where that castle is. Adrian Breeze. Oh. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? She's got to go touch tips with everybody now. But I'm going to have her go touch tips with, you know, other heroes first. All right, where is, okay. Can he go to a castle? No, all right, we're just going to wait then. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really. All right, let's just send Hermit Cove. Thank you. All right, wonderful. All right. Now we're having Tazar going to grab some goodies. Now he is coming here to try to save a little dough, and guys, we can't hardly upgrade sheet. Yeah, we'll actually give it another turn. Well, a couple of turns probably, yeah. Let's hold off. Let's get this guy, instead of sending him in the water or in the whirlpool, which will probably fucking die, let's just send him up through there. Oh, that was huge. That was huge. Ah, fuck. Alright, try to stay safe. That won't be bad either. Alright. That's not good. Hopefully with our... Ooh, let's come up here. This is probably a dead end. Alright, well, we're screwed. Yeah, which is nice. I mean, really, you just needed her to have Wisdom, Scholar, and Eagle Eye's interesting too. But the problem is we can't like retreat with her. You know, so we'd have to like invest in her. Should look. And was there a Seer's hut for her? No. So now what I really want to do is, okay, so that's 45. Let's look around and see who's got the most natural high spell power. Okay, 25 is not very high. 26, but that's with artifacts. 12, no. Could it be Adrian, actually? Yeah, this guy naturally just has 18. Adrian had a decent amount. So Adrian's got 29 on her own. So she needs another 16. You know, we could do 6 there with the spell power. Another 2. That's 8. Halfway there. Another 2. Okay. We got to get her resurrection ASAP. So, let's get Merlanda just up. Let's come here. Oops. We got to get resurrection on her, guys. He's got to do that. So, we want to look around and see where the Star Axe is at. You know, where can we send her to go grab some spell power? Okay, there's one. I think there's one here too. No, that's knowledge. Oh, come on. There's got to be more than just that. Okay, there's another one there. Alright, let's just get her sent to... Let's have him move first. Okay. She's coming to do the same thing. And, you know, with the proper artifacts, we can then get her to these things here. There's even that. Alright. Oh, there's a Library of Enlightenment? Oh, there's one there. We'd have to kill a legion of them. Oh, I see. Yeah, this. Another legion there. Yeah, we may end up having to get those as it stands. We're going to have this guy just kind of wait. He's got a couple of turns, so you can grab that and get back up. Alright, we're going there. Because, yeah, I mean, there's 6 right there, 8 right there, 10 right there, and we needed 16. So we'd have to get her another 6. I don't think we have any other artifacts that are going to give it to us. You know, we don't have that, any other, you know, we need pieces of the Angelic Alliance, really. And we don't have that. And yeah, I think the armor that gives us the most that we have is the Royal Armor of the Nyx. Yeah, we don't have the Titan's Cuirass or ever. Alright. I think that Dragon Helmet's actually, why am I, oh no, that's the armor. Yeah, good call. Let me look for that. Oh yeah, he's juking and jiving there. Clobber Nobular. Oh, I needed to buy, remind me, I need to buy the castle in the Cyclops Cave. I guess. I really do need to, maybe I'll wait till the end of the week. Day 6 and 7 for that. Uh-oh, purple and tan. So I have the Dragontooth Greaves, yes, but I already have the Sandals of the Saints, so it's a better version. Alright. Oh, dong meat. Ah, dude, and I have that. Alright, we'll just add growth there. Alright, looks like you gotta dock off there. Those guys will probably join you. Alright, let's dock off there. Get a little enchanter. He wants a little banter. Okay. One. So we check, you know, okay. Wasn't there? Ah, it was that, which we need to look. Also, there's that to check out. Yeah, I think we need to go there. Okay, I think what we can just do. Let's go to Beastitaria. You know, while we're here, then let's get him here. We have enough spell points. They'll flee before us. Let's just give the troops we can. And then get him back up to Ganzi. And here next turn, upgrade those 36 Hydras into Chaos Hydras. Now, this will be good for not only him, but her. This is how we can get Resurrection. And we should probably, yeah, we should probably do this now, just because she's the only one remotely close to it. And Resurrection sooner than later is pretty good. And so let's now get her out. Fuck it, it's fine. All right. Now, Styg, I guess we're gonna grab that. Let's get you to Beast Area. Oh, that's not our hero, idiot. Where is Yolanda? Or Merlanda? Yolanda. Alright, that blind is nice. Ah, that's so nice. Now, let's just give her... Might as well give her those. And we'll give her one of those. Okay. Now this fool is just going to explore the seas. Now that guy docked off, so you know. All right, let's get in their pirate ship. Let's take the pirate one. All right. Oops. Too tired. All right, it's fine. 20 of them. Now, with Styg, what are we looking to do? Well, we definitely want to replenish his spell points. But I think what we can do with him is, if we get him here, that's getting to be a little chunk. Little areas like this, get another mine, level him up a little bit. Let's get him going there. Okay. Another library, 1,000 rice when you go down. Let me look at that. South of Beasteria? Yeah, I'm definitely going to give her the Royal Armor of the Nyx and the Sandals of the Saints, and then send her to those. Okay, I'll look. Yeah, if we do that, then we're essentially there. Maybe we just need one more. God, I always get anxious. I'm doing like little side quests, or times not on my side. I really hope this final boss isn't like something where it's like, oh, you should have got the Horn of the Abyss in month 4. You know? Yeah, definitely. Primary stats are going to be huge. Like, I need to get like 99. But I really do need to get eyes on these, these final bosses, or the final boss. Okay. Jabus. Isn't that Jebus Cross? Isn't that template for PvP that everyone plays? I need to get into PvP. That could be cool. One of the few suitable areas for living in the underworld. Its outer part was first settled by Hakan, the slave master, a couple of decades ago, later followed by Brakata and Nigon outcasts, who opened their secret facility studying magic and governance. The university and wise men in these areas serve one of the few places where the ambitious leader can master the true wisdom, art, or diplomacy, scholarship, and who known what other secrets. So wisdom, diplomacy, and scholarship. Right. So diplomacy, that could be wolf. But pretty much all the heroes I've ever gotten have all their shit, filled up anyway, their secondary skills. All the colonies are acutely cut from one another by the square-shaped mountain range, in the center of which lies something that oftentimes called as crossroads or cross. Okay. The inner part of the juice remains unreachable since the times of first settlers. You can only guess what secrets and treasures it hides. Okay. Yeah, thanks, man, for telling me that. You can join my army. I don't have much, but I think we got enough of this. But let's play it safe here by just crippling their luck. We do have that. That quest wanted that, and we'll do that for now. I'd love it if those things joined me. Holy shit, that'd be awesome. Now we gotta be very careful here. Very careful here. This is a risk. We fuck up, these guys are, especially if they hit like those guys. That's big. Okay, and we are gonna go ahead and just start. Let's kind of move them up. Let's just defend. Now I will move them there in the event that they get morale. Okay, they did not. Could have grabbed one and then gotten out. Now they're not going to reach and they're not going to get morale. Okay. That's big. We could get morale. Let's take a stack out. Let's just get away from them. Let's get up there. Let's wait. 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 Let's hit them. Wait. Now with Bless, it could probably take them out. Well, hold on. It doesn't do the +1. So we're just going to pull them back. We might as well, bless them. Oh, thank you. No need. Now let's hit them. Smack them again. Oh, with a little bit of luck this time. Yeah, let's just move them up. Let's not overthink it. Now with Bless, it doesn't matter. They're gonna pick them off. So let's just do it. All right. So another Library of Enlightenment down here, south of Easteria. Are you talking about this one here? Yeah, I think we do need to go clear this actually. And then Adrian, if you don't mind. Let's get you to go do that. Let's get this guy exploring. Let's get him this way. Oh. Wait, here? Where you upgrade them. So wait, this is Beasteria. Another library. Back where you upgrade them just below that tree fort. Which castle? Shit, I'm like 10 seconds ahead of you, or like, I don't know, like 7 seconds ahead of you. Oh, here. Okay. Yeah, you can send her here and just get out. That's something I could do. This area looks interesting. Ooh, what do we get? Blue. Oh, okay. Shit, I don't know. Alright. Isn't there a whirlpool? No. That could be nice. Let's just come up through yonder. Alright, this guy's got to get out and get him somewhere. Let's come here first. Let's go and give him to... Get ready to give him off to him. Now you, my friend. Fine. Alright. Now, as far as where to send this guy. No, nothing. Okay, yeah, we'll have him go explore out beyond Slough here. Oh, I guess we're going there. Okay. So, we'll send him. Yeah, and we're not going to be able to get him. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can't get him leveled up. Okay. He's someone who we could teach the diplomacy to, then. Oh, shit. Don't do it. You're hunting for me. No, you're not. Alright. Oh, shit. A little spooky. And there's, you know, that swampland's right over there. Could be cove area, could be fortress area, could be neither. Okay, shit. We gotta look at that. Okay. Alright, that's not good. Alright, Miriam, she's just going there. You know, she could... That's a problem. She's not... Alright. Hopefully she's not going to be able to get through there. Taking that could suck. That could have something good in it. Alright, let's just continue to... Beware of the dark water. Okay, yeah. That's right. We can't go in the dark. Earlier, we had a guy go through there. Like up through here. Oh. Ooh. And it was like, surprise! Alright, I don't want to bother. Let's just keep them even Stevens. I like knowledge over... actually. Ooh. I wouldn't mind that. Alright. Hold on here. Oh shit, he was supposed to give those to him. Alright, let's just give those to him. Okay. Girth. Yes. Okay. Let's just wait here. We'll break out next turn. Alright, so Tan has been here. Yeah, if I got a couple of those. Okay. Ooh. That could be good. Alright, we'll take those out. That could be, you know, a gold mine. Alright, here's the snowy peak land. Ooh, okay. We do have one of those. Maybe two of those. He's waiting. Now, where to send Tazar? Alright, so she needs a total of, what was it, 45? So she's about to have 32, 34, so she needs 11. She gets 6, 8, 10. There could be 11. Alright. Rosic. You're not Rosic. Okay. Ah, shit breath. Alright, no Cyclops is not a big deal. Okay. Alright. There's a vial of dragon blood. I think there's a couple of quests that need that. Alright, this is where we're going to call it. This is a longer than normal stream. I was not intending to stream this long. But I think the timer went off on like a day one. And Fiend, you know, you're just hanging in here with me, man. I gotta give you a long one. Oh. I gotta see who that was. Alright, let's hope Tan does not have the white. Shit. Alright, she's probably gonna bust through. At least we'll get a little peek at her. Yeah, man. I appreciate it. I really need to increase my income. Oh yeah. Month of the Locust. Alright. What I'd like to do is come... Yeah, it was blood drop. Fuck. Okay, nothing crazy. But again, we do have Miriam, who is looking tough. Looking tough, who's probably going to come through and easily clear that out. And then if she got in here, you know, she wouldn't be able to get through there. She'd kind of clear up where we're at. So, alright. Right now, what we're looking into is getting, for sure, that resurrection. I wonder where's that one now? It's way up there. So, we're about to get Adrian this. We're going to send her down to grab another 2. And then we'll get this Armor of Wonder. We'll get the artifacts needed on Ivor. We'll pass them off to Adrian. And then we're going to get her down here. This was the Seer... wait, oh shit. Fuck, it's 50! Fuck! Wasn't this the one that was the thing of resurrection? I mean, we can see what that one wants. But either way, looks like there's some good spells we're going to be able to learn here. And I think, even if we need another 5 more, we'll find a way to get 5 more on her. We got, this. We're going to keep doing that quest with her. But, once Tazar, takes out those gnolls, we then need to find another path for him to take. This area looks interesting. That's a lot of... Let's see. Yeah, it's just 350. I was going to say maybe leave those there so a pesky hero doesn't come through. We'll leave that there. If the pesky hero does come through, maybe they won't be able to kill that. Just grab that. Have to be at least a decently strong hero. We can come up this way. There's random little events in that evil fog, but this is another white area here. So that's what we need to look to do. Again, take advantage of this moment. We haven't seen anyone else go through or grab a white Keymaster's tent. So we've been able to come through here. Also, this is a more stiff version of this. Like, the guards there were way more than it was to take over this or this. I'd like to look to take that over, get that 3rd castle, even if just for the damn, income. But, we're starting to get a little decent amount, but 8, 4, 12, plus the, 21 now, so 33, I think it is, we technically could get on behemoths. So yeah, continue to have this guy kind of explore. Archibald was saying something about, like, the peaks. So, maybe, there's a way we can figure out, explore this shore here, try to break into there. But, yeah, I mean, we're having Styg with some leftover army strength, slopping around, using his Berserk. He's leveled up 5 times. In the event that we feel like we may need him in the end, in a final battle. Or, I doubt it, but maybe we have, like, 14 different decently strong troops. I don't know, it could be like a cleanup hero. Maybe we have that big battle. We got to attack that last guy, and maybe we take out like 20% of his army strength, but we die, and then we can have another strong hero with a nice little angle, nice little special ability. We probably need 2 Iron Fists of the Ogre then. But yeah, I'm rambling on and on, guys. I think what we're gonna have to do is get this, going for Adrian, get her spell power, get her in the Seer's huts, and then we're gonna get Tazar, in the water. We're going to go into this other little, white only, you need the white Keymaster tent to get through. Check those areas out while we can. This other area is intriguing. It talked about diplomacy. Then again, we don't have the gold. We don't have the fucking gold. Gold's an issue. If I can find rampart castles as well. But all in all, for part 8, not bad, guys. We got a scholar hero. We got another castle. Things are moving. Things are moving. And, I'll try to get this uploaded as soon as possible, but I'll be live streaming tomorrow morning. Fiend, I'll make a post. There's some fights on tomorrow, like earlier in the day. They're over in the Middle East, so they're early in the day, but I'll make a post about the time. So, but yeah, guys, if you're still watching on YouTube at this point, like the video, comment, subscribe, consider following on Twitch. You can also check out my videos there as well. Check out the description below. All sorts of ways to support the channel more. I just got a Buy Me a Coffee account, so if you want to, just click a few buttons and boom, buy Heroes 3 Guy a little coffee. It's cool. I like to drink coffee. And all other sorts of ways to support the channel are in that description below, along with a link to download and play this map for yourself. Rodeo weekend, nice. That sounds fun. Yeah, I got the state fair coming up here in about a month. I'll be going to that at least once, maybe twice. So, but yes, my friends. So I hope you've enjoyed part 8. Stay tuned for part 9. It's coming out soon. And until then, my friends, take care.